I actually just got StreamYard.
Did you now?
Yeah, I have no fucking idea what I'm doing with it, but I have it. You guys
Oh, we are live. We are live.
Okay.
Oh.
Sorry, the swear words, pardon me. Okay, it's not up on my phone yet, so that's good.
It is up on my iPad.
There we are.
We are live on mine.
She can't get in. Working on it. Okay.
On her own StreamYard. That's the
Well,
crazy
I
thing.
guess we can take. I don't know if we should we, there we go. Maybe.
She's trying. Bring her in. Bring her in. Left hand,
yeah, let's bring her. Hey! Wow, it does work.
Told you. Left hand. Left hand's a power hand.
Oh.
Wait. Jay's back. Jay,
Hi,
Wonder
Pig.
Twin Powers.
Power of water. Some kind of
power of earth.
Hi, Jen.
Welcome. Hey, thank you. I got a package in the mail today.
You did?
Yeah, but I didn't open it yet. I think it was out there for a couple of days. I don't check the mail. We have a mailbox you can fit a small toddler in, so.
Oh. Okay.
It's big. It's like this wide. It's that tall.
A book, a storybook.
It was actually cheaper to buy that than some of the plastic garbage, honestly.
Yeah.
Is it what I think it is, Jen? Did you send that?
Yeah, it's the things that Nadia got.
La 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 la. Don't tell me la la.
Save it for.
No, you know what it is.
I don't.
No, he forgot about it.
No, I remembered.
Oh.
The un.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I might have to use that. I'm just saying it'll be subtle, but I may have to use it. Anyway, happy Hanukkah. Well, the dreidels keep spinning. That's Andy Williams. Sorry, I had to.
Sing away.
And you forgot the ha. What's wrong with you?
Oh, sorry.
It's Hanukkah.
I resupplied my lifesavers. I even threw a red one in there.
Ooh,
but I'm
usually
using grape ape.
Look, she's starring them already.
Love that. Just love that red 40.
No, I don't. Yeah, I threw it in there. That don't mean I'm going to eat it.
I know on your little thumbnail, Jen, you put we'll play other than reindeer games.
Yes.
On Instagram, they had two real deers attacking an inflatable reindeer.
I've seen that one. That's been around for a while.
Okay.
So they won't let him play.
Attacking have a red nose.
So they won't let him play any reindeer games.
No games. I said, well, in your email, I told you as long as it's not Twister. I'm sure when the cards fly on the floor, I'll be playing that enough as it is.
Right hand on a card.
Right turn, Clyde.
Oh, there it goes.
Wow.
We're playing Simon Says.
There we go.
Well, I'm happy that the camera worked today. That was an amazing feat.
That's just don't touch it, Nadia. Don't touch it.
Now that you know not to put your finger there.
That's what it was.
I thought we agreed that.
I can't figure out why. Oh, you know what? I do.
That's what it was.
I want to discuss a topic that's been coming up lately.
Okay.
Are the children feeling the effects of the frequency differently than we are? I feel like they feel more anxiety now.
In my house or everywhere else?
Yeah. In this
I
house
have
too.
phone calls of children having anxiety, chest pain. Well, Zia had, they said it was a stomach bug she had, but something's going on.
Yeah, my great-granddaughter this last week was sick for a couple days.
Can you see this on the wall behind me?
Yep.
What is that?
Your finger?
Yeah, I know. I can't see a thing.
I cannot see a thing.
Is it another portal?
I have no idea. I don't want to turn and look at it and make it go away.
Oh, I saw an energy move.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me see if I can see that. No.
Is that the
It's
naughtiest
dark
thing?
in there. Darkness, it's really dark in there. No, I saw some energy move behind you, but I don't know what it was.
Left hand.
All right.
Let's
maybe
rock.
maybe
Are we
you can pull
Reindeer
cards
Gaming?
on that.
I am starring questions,
Mm-hmm.
and I have some in the coffee shop.
I am a picking. If somebody's a grinning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's Friday, basically free for all. So, hopefully before the day is up or the show is up, we can decide what we're going to do next week. Roundtable. Do we have a particular topic? Are we just winging it?
I don't know. The wife only has 5 trees up. I think there's 2 more to come. So
Only 2 more?
only, yeah.
Do we want to dive into the origins of Christmas?
Yeah, that's an interesting.
We could,
topic.
yeah.
No, I don't
The
want
good,
to.
the bad, the ugly.
Yeah, there's a lot of ugly but good to it. But
There's
Yeah.
a lot of ugly to it. I mean, you
I
just
can add
mentioned
that.
Christmas tree, and that came up. But I also on Instagram noticed there's a 13-year-old boy who says he's a entrepreneur, inventor, all this stuff, and he found how to make free energy.
how do
So,
I?
how to make free energy, electromagnetic free energy,
Wow.
and
Using the atmosphere.
Should comment on that to enter that into a science fair.
can you imagine that? Well, so I wonder if we should see if Tartarian technology is coming back.
How about we ask a question real quick? Is if he actually did?
I actually think
Yeah.
he is originally Nikolai Tesla.
Well, maybe a fractal of if Nikolai is
He's
still
a fractal because
he's still
Tesla's still
around.
with us.
Yeah, he's at Cheyenne Mountain.
He's in Cheyenne Mountain.
Yeah, how old is he now?
Whatever.
Well,
he
I
has,
think he's
it
been
is-
revived. Is
Yeah, he has. He definitely has something. It's not fully complete. It does generate energy. It's he can't store it. He can only create it. It can't be held. That's all I'm getting.
yeah,
But
I'm getting
he's not the only one, but he's been noticed, unfortunately. Not good.
Yeah, he said he himself said there are many that have discovered this. However, they are their lives have been taken away.
Yeah,
because it's dangerous. So he knows he's got to be careful.
I'm not getting that he's Nikola Tesla, but Tesla does speak to him in his dreams.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Downloading or fractal of him,
Yeah, not a fractal.
or like the higher self, lower self, maybe.
You throwing stuff. Let me do it for you. Oh, okay. There we go.
A lot of force on that one.
You know what was thrown out?
flinging.
Other magician. That's funny. What are we asking? What are we pulling cards on, John?
If this young man has what did he discover, or what has he?
Did he
wow.
discover free energy?
Yeah.
He did
Well,
it
he
very
just
partially.
kind of basically discovered or added on to what Tesla already
Yeah.
had. Yeah, this is for everyone to have abundance of free energy. That's a gift from the universe. We are going to celebrate. This is beautiful. It's coming very, very quickly. I don't know that he'll get all the credit for it. He'll get recognized, but not completely.
win
He
here.
has to tread lightly and not be reckless because the
Yeah.
deep state is an issue still.
Yeah, they're still
So,
watching.
yeah,
But
If
is
you can't
it
put a meter on it, you don't breathe.
exactly. Yeah.
Celebration. All right.
but is this being downloaded from Arteria, or is it being downloaded by our off-worlders?
No, it's Tesla, but
Mhm.
he got his interest through YouTube. But
Right.
Tesla's the one has his ear. I don't get off-worlders. I get a straight no.
Okay.
That's me.
Yeah, I get that too.
And I do have
Well,
a
when I say
Christmas later.
you have what?
I have a Christmas question
Oh, okay.
or Swiss
Uh,
Miss.
yeah, he's from what he's learned. There's the Page of Swords. This is learning and getting new knowledge. He learned to manifest this because of his determination. But this is divinely held up for him as well with the Lover's card. It's contractual that the divine wanted him to kind of bring this to light because our original Tesla is not going to come back out into the public, so to
Limelight.
speak. Um,
Later.
Yeah, I know. He's
Wow.
going to get in trouble if he doesn't stop it.
it's going to be good though in the future. Looking for a future for generations to come. Yeah, this free energy wishes being granted. That's going to help a lot of people. So he'll get some credit, but interesting. The base card is the star card, so there may be a little off-world or help there, but it is just new knowledge. So, wow, giving and receiving. He got it from somebody. So it looks like a combination of him just exploring, like Jay said, the YouTube channels and doing his own studying. But very possible that off-worlders kind of gave him some divine downloads.
Is he high functioning?
Starseed.
Autistic or
Yeah.
I think he's a starseed.
it just thinks different.
Yeah, he
I'm
could not
getting a strong
function.
yes.
His
Yeah.
perception seems to be different.
Well, also Tesla was high functioning autism, so I wonder if that's how their frequency is matched.
Yeah.
Wow. He's a loner. He's a loner, if you want to put it that way. Doesn't do well, holds on to things by himself.
Mhm.
He stays away from crowds.
Does not
Sounds like
play well with
autism.
others. Yes.
Wow. Yeah, he would just prefer to work by himself with his and do his work alone. All
Be
right.
good, creeper.
All righty.
No noise. No noise.
Nadia, no noise.
Well, he's following me with Jen's chicken in his mouth. I think he's doing. Yep, he's doing that on purpose.
I speak rubber chicken.
You do?
I do.
I want to play. I want to play.
It's part of the last of the Enochians. The rubber chicken language has been handed down for generations.
Not jive turkey.
And that's the way it was.
Shh. So
Okay.
loner, is that being alone? Is that like high functioning?
Yes. He
Does it-
he would prefer he does his studying alone, he does his experiments alone. He doesn't like anyone getting involved because he's just set in his mind frame, his tunnel vision with him. He doesn't
Right.
like people around him. It's too overstimulating, so to speak.
Introvert,
Yeah.
like me when I was young.
Nadia Renee texted she wants to know if she could follow you on Instagram. Do you have Instagram?
Like,
Yeah,
share, and subscribe.
that's funny. I think it's happy vibes. Let me see. I never
That's so cute.
put anything. I have to figure out what my.
You don't even
Try
know what your
typing
name
my
is.
Use
Yeah,
use
try
your
typing
hand.
my name because I know it's under Happy Vibes 11
Underscore.
underscore.
Ready?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
you want me to sing? I'm sorry. I was drawing something. This is what I'm getting with. I don't know if you can see that little square,
yeah.
the circle. There's spaces between
Iron
the
cross?
lines.
Mm-hmm.
That has something to do with the free energy he has. I don't
Uh-oh.
Nice.
understand it. I've never seen it, but there's a cycle. And you know
Okay.
how we picture a tesseract with a
Uh-huh.
square within a square? This is a
Yeah.
circle within a square.
I think it's a pole
Okay.
within that where the magnet goes inside the pole. It
Just
goes up
something.
and down, something like that. I mean, I've known they were talking about like Mercury has something to do with it, but he says he uses outside elements.
Follow the bouncing ball.
There you go.
Rocco, what was your Christmas question before we dive into all these?
Okay. The song Noel.
Uh-huh.
Is the song actually, which I've heard before, is it actually saying no L as in God, or is it saying Noel? Excuse me, Noel. But when you hear the song being sung, it says no L,
Right.
no L. So I just wanted to know the vibe on that song.
Okay. Of course, we're going to give our intention lecture.
What?
Our
Intention.
intention lecture when we tell people your intention.
I thought in Hebrew there was no J. There's still no L either.
That's why I'm the last of the Enochians. There is no J.
Really, Nadia?
They replaced the J with a
Ah,
ah.
is it just perception, Jen?
I think it depends on who you ask.
Yeah. So would it be based on individual perception? I'm wondering.
And which side of the veil are you on? With the high priestess coming out, it really depends on what side of the veil are you worshiping. Remember, it's perception, intention.
And that's what I'm using with the Christmas songs now. I mean, they were saying about like how Nefarious Silent Night song is and all of that. It's your
Yeah.
intention of how
Yeah.
you want to
How
It
you want
really is. It really is your intention. Because if
Okay.
you're enlightened and you really know there could be a difference, how do you sing it? What if you're
Right.
singing to your God or celebrating?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean,
It
I
should be a
take it back.
celebration.
Yeah, I try and take everything about Christmas back. You know, Hanukkah for that matter, and you know, it was interesting this year. Hanukkah fell on my birthday, so that was different. I think there's something to
Mhm.
that for me. I don't know what, but
You got to play dreidel.
The
have one.
original
I
lyric.
froze. Okay.
There are some secrets. There are some secrets behind the frequency of how these are sung to bring down energy and frequency. And I think that has to do, they're focusing on that stained glass window again with the first Christmas.
Okay.
So, yeah, lots of secrets with frequency and energy and what you put behind it. So, as long as you do it and you're worshiping your creator, I wouldn't worry about it. Okay.
And that's the
Belated
thing about
birthday, by the way.
I mean, I know we all started to understand where Christmas originated and all that stuff, but our Divine Father likes the fact that we are sharing, caring, family.
Yeah.
I mean, we could change their intention by that energy that we could put into it.
Yep. Okay. All right. Do we want to jump in, or is there anything else you want to talk about subject?
Yeah, I was wondering about the kids' energy, if there's something going on with the frequency that's affecting the
Oh
children.
yeah.
I mean, Wednesday we did, is it affecting the animals? But I believe the children are having higher anxiety now.
They are. I'm getting a yes.
Yeah.
And I've seen it inside this house too.
It seems to be.
Yeah.
There seems to be. It seems like it's a. I don't know if it's a targeted areas, or if
Mhm.
it's targeting certain frequencies within a given area.
Well, let's just say it's like this. You have more star seeds, and especially who's in our group, their
Mhm.
children or grandchildren, uh, great grandchildren are star seeds here for a reason. And I think they're trying to cause anxiety and fear to bring down their frequency.
Yeah, turn off the TV.
I
Okay.
don't think it's the TV. I think it's the
Well,
adults.
yeah, I understand that, but it seems like it's a byproduct of more than one thing.
Mhm.
It's not just one thing specific. Maybe it's the frequency coming out of the television with
Yeah,
something they're putting in the air.
Or
I
iPad.
wonder if
Yep.
it's a conflict between what they're watching on TV and their spirit trying to get out.
Yeah,
It's free. It's a lot of frequency issues here because here comes the magician card again.
Mhm.
This is messing and changing with their emotions. Okay, death card means great change, and the queen here represents getting a handle on her emotions. It's messing with these pages. It's especially messing with the starseed pages.
Wow.
mm.
So
Is it more than one thing? Is it like okay? They're showing me Michael Keaton as Batman, and in that movie, the Joker, how he was poisoning people wasn't just from one thing; it was multiple things. So that's what they're showing me. It's like multiple frequencies or multiple.
Right.
okay, yeah. Well, it depends on what you're sensitive in. If you're like a crystal, it's your emotions. If you're like probably a rainbow, it could be your crown chakra. It depends on where you're sensitive at.
Yeah, see, I'm. It's like what I'm hearing, what I'm feeling. Good.
What are they watching? Here's the tower card. Look at the eye. What are they watching and experiencing? Because this is destroying their frequency. Five of
Mhm.
Pentacles. This can mean causing sickness and pain. They don't even know why their head
Right.
hurts or their body hurts or they're
Mhm.
just agitated. Yeah,
Yeah.
they just know that something's not right. But a lot of it has to do with what they're watching. Yeah. Wow.
And what
They're chained to 3D things here
yeah,
with
Well, a
that
lot of
little
iPad, a lot
yeah,
of iPad, and now the
yeah,
weather
yeah.
shade
electronic.
more inside. So how do we help them get along? I mean, besides just limit their viewing. I mean, I
Wow.
tried getting into like my nephew with spirituality yesterday.
Okay. Well, we're going to have to work a little harder to stand up for the littles. Pay attention to them more, fight for, and be determined to help balance them by keeping them distracted from all that 3D stuff. Get them out in nature, get them out doing things like that so they do the outdoorsy stuff again, Even if
Hmm.
the weather stinks, there's something you could be doing with them. Let them ground themselves with Gaia a
Yeah.
lot more.
Just real
Um,
quick, I got
yeah.
uh just something, and I understand it's a kid, but just something as simple as a silver chain can deflect a lot of this.
Or like transmutation.
Yeah,
Mm.
it either blocks it or it won't let it absorb into them.
Mm.
I'm getting a yes on that. I mean, that's what they're giving me. Uh, I'm not saying doll them all up. I'm just saying the simple chain earrings. Okay, if you need a nose ring, just make sure it's sterling. Just saying it's there. That's what they're showing me.
You got a nose ring. I got a
It
clip
can,
with a
yeah,
string attached.
can cut it more than in half. Okay. All right. But yeah, and the more they're away from it, the better, obviously.
This is really has to this eventually if we don't watch them, they're gonna get really depressed.
They are starting. Yes, they are.
Their depression is setting in. We need to really tread lightly with their emotions. Now, I'm not saying tiptoe baby and hold their little hands constantly because they still need structure, discipline, things like that. But they have no idea why they feel this way, and that's inner conflict. They could be quite sassy or talking back, getting very rebellious. They don't know. They just know their energy is off. And then spirit still reiterating that time and Gaia is going to help resolve a lot of this. So, but frequency, I agree, Jay. I would say precious metals, whether you believe in healing crystals
Yep.
or just prayer, meditation, quiet time, whatever it, all kids are different. So, whatever works with yours.
Hmm. Wow. Okay.
All right.
Okay, let's do it. Let's dive. Who are we getting?
Ooh.
To?
Oh.
He's sleeping.
All right. I have, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the coffee shop plus 26 already starred.
Wow.
Do you want us to put something like hold off on questions or?
I'd hold off and see how fast we can get through these, and then if we need to add more, we can.
Okay.
Oh,
All
we
right.
have plenty of time today.
Or listen, Eber, you
Yeah, I
might.
was gonna say you're talking to mom, dad, grandma, best friend, everything over there. Play toy, chew toy, cat scratch fever, everything.
Okay. All right. Let's start. Miss Charlotte has a coffee question, and she says, "My son is having shoulder surgery on the 14th. He is afraid and wants to cancel it. Should he be concerned? And will the surgery help?" All right. Let's see.
Yeah, this all feels coming from him. I fear
Well,
and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm my first question was should he cancel it? I was getting a soft yes.
is he manifesting this? That's just it. Yeah, fear is powerful.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah,
put
there's too much
ask
fear
if he has fear.
Fear and trust is what I'm getting.
I'm not getting no, not on fear. I think there's a reason why he has to cancel it. Oh,
He needs to trust his intuition.
it's security. I'm getting something with security. Maybe worried about not going back to work or something.
Oh, that would be classified as fear.
Well, not fear of the surgery though.
No, it's fear. Yeah, I gave you fear. Unknowing, not knowing.
His he has a legitimate reason to be concerned.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
Is
Yeah,
it
He needs to trust his gut. He knows something's wrong or could go wrong. He needs to
Mhm.
trust his gut.
Yeah.
That's the high priestess. He knows his emotions right now are toying with him. He's really just battling with himself whether or not there are some hidden secrets about this surgery they're not telling him. If he has it, it looks like it can do more harm than good. It will enable him, or keep him down. He's not going to have the ability to move around. Wow.
if it's a rotor cuff, on average, 2.3 surgeries for a rotor cuff to correct it. I
Wow.
used to do stats for an insurance company, so that was way back when, and it never got better. And
Wow.
yeah, the average, like a rotor cuff or any kind of shoulder surgery, takes 2.3 surgeries to correct it.
Well, if he has it, something will greatly change, and it's not going to be good because these doctors are reckless.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're not doing it. Spirit does have a little advice. Wait for quantum. That's a
Yeah.
med quantum.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Wow. Yeah.
I would
I
trust
wouldn't.
having my hips replaced 3 times over than getting a shoulder surgery. Honestly,
Wow.
it's
This is
a
all
much
about
better thing.
timing.
Yeah.
If he
Mhm.
waits for the right time, I'd wait for the quantum. If he can do it and keep going the way he is.
Does this have anything to do with the individual doctor by chance?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I'm getting a yes on that.
Yeah. No trust in the doctor is what I was getting.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like those doctors are one of those assembly line. Let's just get them out of the way and
MASH.
Yeah, it's one
Comes to mind.
independent doctor. There's one independent doctor that does it for the pentacles. This is all about money, but that's solo, working by themselves. Wow. I don't think he has a very good healing rate. Wow. He's kind of careless. The Fool card can be a little careless when it comes up. Wheel of Fortune, he doesn't have a very good rate. He tries to reverse people's problems, but it doesn't happen. It causes even more problems to keep coming back around.
Mhm.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, Charlotte, I hope that answers your question, dear. All right. She also asked if she's seen drones at nighttime or are they off-worlders? Okay.
I'm getting off-worlders, not drones.
Yeah, I'm out on that one. Sorry, won't answer me.
Yeah, I see drones. I mean off-worlders. I'm sorry.
You get it right.
Glory and honor.
You're seeing off-worlders. This should excite you because they're up there working. These are good, positive, enlightened ones. Wow. You're going to be seeing more and more of these as we ascend higher and that matrix breaks up. They're protecting us right now. They're in the middle of some battles going on up there. So you are seeing off-worlders. Yep. Wow. They're gonna come around more and more at nighttime. You'll really see them. So just keep an eye out. But they're off-worlders, they're not drones. The Matrix may be trying to convince you they're drones, but they're not. All right. Let me finish these coffees and then we'll jump to our starred ones. All right. We have one from Rango Englert. Okay. Oh. They say my
Engelbert?
mother is Miss Charlotte. Okay. Oh, this is the one who is having the surgery. Okay. I've already canceled my surgical appointment.
Good for you.
I envision the surgery not going as planned, and it actually makes my shoulder and quality of life horrible beyond anything that was foreseen as worst case scenario. I know you understand, as the card should show. Okay.
Confirmation.
Well, we just answered that, so I hope that.
Charlotte,
the
listen
card,
to your son.
the cards say that you should trust your gut, and apparently you've already canceled it. So okay, good for you. All right. Well, I don't think we need to look at that
There
one.
goes your doctor's Christmas present for this year.
No cookies for the doc. Okay. Oh my gosh. Terry, seriously? You good? Okay, this sounds more of an 8-ball question. Terry wants to know, can you tell her if she was ever a waitress in a cocktail bar?
Consult me later.
Consult me later. Well, it's later. Let's
She
go.
was. She was.
Oh no.
And she's standing on 2 tables instead of 1.
Yes.
Gosh.
Multi-talented.
I think she was the first person to do the bottle behind her back.
Oh, not Tom
flipping
Cruise.
the drinks around.
Not Tom Cruise, huh?
Wow.
I'm saying a flapper dress.
Oh, wow.
Can. Little loose goose back then, weren't you, Terry? Okay.
She's can, not can't. Nice.
Terry
I'm
karaoke
laughing.
at the cocktail bar.
I pulled because even though it's funny, you worked in a cocktail bar, but not as a waitress. Okay, so here's your ace. You did work in a cocktail bar. There's your worker bee.
I'm
Yes.
sure you want to know.
You kept things in line because it looks like you were the bouncer.
Oh, I was going to ask whether or not
You
she was
broke
the
up
dancer.
I thought she was the owner, but good for you, brother.
Wow. You
Terry's
broke up
terrible.
fights.
Terry
She
the
was a big
terrible.
gal.
Terrible.
Terrible. Oh gosh. Terry, you're funny. All right. Here's her final one. Terry wants to know, are all of the state capital cities built on ley lines?
Oh,
All?
Yep.
I'm getting a yes. I'm getting most
State
of, not
capital
all
cities.
Most of them.
I'm getting
Ley line.
at least very, very close to them all. Yeah. So it's basically a yes, but even if they're not on the ley line, they're very close to one.
Yep.
Do you know that Alaska's capital
Do you know?
is on the ley line? Do you know that?
Do you know?
That's my one dog's name, Juno. She's the one that's semi-normal or tries to be normal.
Abby
Oh,
Normal.
Yes.
It's the other one, right?
That's the other one.
Yeah,
Abby.
the other one. That's the special one.
Abby
Nobody
Norman.
puts baby in the corner but baby.
She
Nice.
named one Marty.
Yeah, and this was done on purpose. Wow.
So, okay, we know the capitals are on the ley lines. That's what the question was, right?
Yeah.
All right.
The capital
Most
cities.
of, not all of.
Capital cities, but are the state capitol buildings directly on the ley line? Are they taking energy from there?
They are, actually.
Mhm.
Wow.
I'm
I'm
kinda-
getting especially like possibly court houses, which are normally in the everybody's got like a major courthouse or something in the capital.
Federal
Those
building,
could be
yeah.
the ones stealing a lot of the energy, not just the Capitol buildings themselves or the cities. But anyway,
Yeah.
so you have an ace, all right, and where they work. This is a collective working together, but the justice and judgment come in together, and that tells me like anything that has to do with law.
I
So
think
it's
most of them were
courthouses.
actually there. I don't think we built them. I think they were actually there. It just keeps showing me Tartarian.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
some of these,
If anything, they repaired these buildings, but they were there.
yeah.
Right. And most of them, if you tell, have those back windows underneath the ground, like they were buried in that much mud, like around the mud flood time. They just kind of dug them out after a while, or tried to.
Were they on those ley lines? Were they those star forts? Was it a star fort we were talking about?
Like the original military forts? Is that what you're talking about?
Tartarians, when they built their community, they would make those forts.
Yeah.
Is that where the Capitol buildings are on top of?
Well, I don't know. Not really.
No.
Some, but no. That's
Because I know
what
they had to disguise.
it's a different use.
Okay.
Different use.
Bye.
Some.
Hi, Lee.
Wow.
Meow. He's glad it's Friday. It's been a long week.
If the Gaia's poles shift, I wonder if the ley lines will shift also, or will they stay where they are?
Terry sent me a picture.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right
It's in our collective page. Let's see.
Yeah, I
I
saw
can
that.
work on downloading it, but you guys can see it. So
Yeah, why don't you so everybody else can see it?
okay, I can do that.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
Okay.
Well, Springfield is a definite. It's amazing. Springfield, Indianapolis, Columbus are on the same ley line.
What about Olympia,
Olympia.
Washington?
Yeah. You're like in a Bermuda Triangle.
Yep. That's why I'm here.
That explains a lot. One minute he's here, the next minute he's not.
There you go.
Somebody has to guard the portal.
Oh, I thought Sasquatch had that under control.
Well, he's not here right now. He's traveling up there in the Canada
Oh.
region.
You know what's funny, Jen? Kentucky and West Virginia are on the same ley line too.
I know. They know better than to mess with me that bad. I'm already messed up enough.
You're messed up.
I'm messed up.
Trying to see.
All right, guys. So you guys can see what we're looking at. This is what we are examining. Thank you, Terry, for this.
Can we blow that up?
Blow it up.
Oh my God.
Dynamite.
You know, that reminds me of the pickup sticks game.
Yeah, I thought that.
Oh, yeah.
There's one of the games
My
we're playing.
turn. My turn.
Did the natives understand these lines? Native Americans? I'm gonna.
That's a good question.
That is a
Oh,
good.
I'm getting a yes. Yes, they did.
I'm getting a
These
yes.
are
It
the
seems like
shamans did.
most of them knew this.
I wonder if that was their path of travel.
Or path to travel or path to stay away from, one of the two. Yeah, I keep hearing Badlands in my head. But yeah, I wonder if they navigated that way somehow, or at least part of it.
Where is South Dakota? Yeah,
I don't know if I would like to be at a place that had like 3 or 4 different.
Well, look at
ley lines
Arkansas.
all
Yeah,
connected to
Arkansas.
one area.
Yeah.
Clintons, sorry. What was that?
Like Arkansas has like one section that has a lot of them connected
Yeah,
to
you
it.
got four
And
of them. in
South
one
Carolina too. I wonder, maybe we should deep dive. What is the significance in the ones that have more than one ley line on it? Is that a hub?
It sure is. Negative.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's for bad guys. This is the thief to bring depression, energy. Well, you just mentioned the one in Arkansas.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's probably where the Clintons are from. Just saying.
Yep.
Sneezed there. Yeah.
What's that one? Um,
Uh,
oh
Yeah,
wow!
it
Is
looks.
it?
Orange.
It,
I'm looking at Washington D.C.
hmm Yeah.
uh,
Well,
quick
it looks
question.
like the deep state knows the deep state knows how to manifest the energy. This is giving and receiving energy of Gaia.
Mm,
Something about th- wow, okay. They get the good energy, we get the crappy energy. It's give and take.
Um, can I have a yes or no question, Jen? Off this,
Mhm.
it's same topic. Okay. All right. Can you see my hand? See
Yeah.
the lines on the hand?
Yeah.
I think some of the native tribes could navigate these lines by their
Yes.
palm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Curious to know if these Native Americans you guys were talking about, they would use these as paths of where to go and where not to go.
Yeah.
I wonder if these were what they declared. See this death card? They told me I had to change decks because they said change the deck, change the deck. If this was like sacred ground where they did burial grounds and things like that, and so you were not allowed to cross over it.
I'm wondering if some of the ones with fewer lines they could use for good, but the multiple or crossing lines is bad
Yeah.
or something.
It's
Yeah.
bad. Yes.
I think the longer lines they had to cross seemed. I think they could be good energy for them. I mean, evil people weren't always here, but yet the energy still was.
Do any of our interstates run these patterns?
Um,
It looks. I know the West Virginia Kentucky one looks like
Yeah, the
64.
one in Washington going east
hey,
is like
what do you got?
I-90.
Okay.
Hey, man, what do you got? Let me see.
Um,
Okay.
I wonder where they have the majority of intersect. Would you say there is underground pyramids in those sections?
Say that again.
Underground pyramids
Where?
where they cross more.
No, I'm getting underground bases.
Underground bases. Okay. It's just huge. It's really big.
Yeah,
Though.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's not pyramid.
Okay. Interesting. Caves
It is.
underwater.
Yeah.
Underwater. Okay. Under okay. We're not as solid like the United States. We're not solid. We have water underneath us
Yeah.
because they showed me
Yes.
this card. This is like they could go under. This is where their submarines and stuff go.
Oh wow.
Strategically placed buildings, bunkers, anything they can use for their benefit, basically.
So how did these ley lines form? Was it manifested that way? Was it energy underground? I mean, what causes a ley line to be a ley line?
I'm getting the energy underground.
So it's automatic. Was there?
Hmm. I think we need to think about Mama Gaia, her energy, but we also need to look up because the star card came flying out. Do
Hmm,
they match constellations?
um,
Well, we know pyramids are.
Yeah, don't the pyramids match Orion?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Giza.
So I think that there's energy not only with Mother Gaia, but also out
Off
there.
world. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a
So
combination.
you have that one line that goes through West Virginia through Kentucky to Oklahoma.
Mhm. Yeah.
Is that where Mammoth Cave would be under that line?
Yeah, Mammoth Cave is an hour away from me to the
Frankfurt.
west. Yeah, well,
Frankfurt,
is it
Germany.
northwest?
No,
Yeah,
Frankfurt.
it's like an hour and 4 minutes. Yeah. Okay. All
All
right,
right,
guys.
interesting, Terry. Terry, you got us in a little rabbit hole there.
Yeah, I know. Now we got 31 questions instead of 30.
That's okay. It was important if she knew she worked in a cocktail bar. All right.
Right.
All right. Let's jump over here to our starred ones.
Actually, I think this is a topic that Nadia brought up when she said, "Do you know?"
Juno.
Juno. Juno.
No.
It's good to know.
All right. I'm just going to go from the top down of where they ended up. PHP. Does AI see a timeline where they defeat Father Creator, even if it's delusion coming from their part? I don't see how they can keep fighting if they don't see it. Their ego is beyond. That's what controls them. There could, maybe there is a timeline. I can't imagine. It would have to be a delusion.
Um,
I'm getting a no, but
Yeah.
infinite possibilities that they keep fighting it. That's why. They even know that there's things that can't be calculated, but is a variable that they can't account for. Okay,
Yeah, I get that.
it's not possible.
It's kind of like looking at the looking glass.
Yeah,
Only goes so far. Then they can't go anymore. They can't predict anymore.
well,
They have a serious ego problem.
Yes, we do.
It is all in their
All
heads.
glory and honor.
I'll learn.
Got to check the
They
ball.
they would like to think this is purely ego. Okay, so here's your ace of wands. This is an but I'll explain why this is egotistical. Ace is a yes, but it's all in their head. Okay? Because that's an illusion. And their ego. They're holding on mine, 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 mine. That is all ego.
Mine?
Mine? It
Mine?
doesn't actually they just want pure death destruction, and they want to change the original contract all the way back from Adam and Eve on. They want death destruction. I can overthrow our creator. Well, got news for them, because the base card's the tower. It's not happening. Not in any timeline. In their head, yes. So DHP, you're correct. It is all illusion.
Did I?
But
Can I show you Lee's angel wings? I found a pair. They're Lee's. They reminded me of him.
uh-huh.
This is a set of blades that goes on the back.
Wow.
It's angel wings.
That's about right.
It's Lee's angel wings.
Uh-huh. Yep.
wow. The only thing is they see as a win-win is they will collect some souls that turn AI, and for them they think that's a win. They will
Well,
turn.
for every soul is a win for them that they can collect, but the more the merrier. They're just not going to quit. They can't. I don't. It's, now, if you follow scripture, they're not going to quit until Yeshua and all of God's children are standing there and he speaks that final word. They're going to fight all the way up until then, thinking that they can overthrow. It's not going to happen. So, all illusion. All right. Brother Roy, is Richard Pansfoot, son of George and Isabel, Lord of Housefield, England, in around 1200. Am I a direct descendant of him?
So is that two questions, right?
All right.
Is Richard's pants son of George?
No, I think it's one question. I think the
Okay.
first part of it, he's letting you know who
That
Richard Transport was,
they,
or
okay.
Penstuff. You see a directed send. I'm getting a yes.
Yeah, well, let me answer. Sorry.
Yep, I see it. I'm gonna start singing that song behind you, Jay. All I want for Christmas.
Is my tooth
Uh,
from teeth?
you are. Yeah. There's Victory, strong lineage. Yeah. Multiple people are in this family.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's actually, it wouldn't let me answer that, but there's a saint within his bloodline. It's male.
Thomas?
And there's a female too within that bloodline.
And
Mhm.
And it's in a different country. One's Germany and one's Czechoslovakian. It's one's male, one's female.
or Chechnya.
Chechen. Russia.
Yeah. Um, sorry, that's odd, but
Well, it's not odd. I pulled four cards. The Sun card says yes. They're shining a light on the saint you're talking about, High Priestess. So high spiritual, and I pull a male and a female,
Oh, nice.
and one is a healer. Was a healer, and the King of Cups was did a lot of charity work. It's a cup card, so it's
Okay.
about humanity. Yeah, Eber, Saint
Eber.
Eber.
All glory and honor, Eber.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna pull that where the frosty hat, pulling that rabbit shit out. Ready.
Yeah, I get the word. Get the names Thomas, and Anne.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wow.
I think you're right, Dennis. Actually, and
Or
and
some form
and
of
something.
Anne, like
Yeah.
Anastasia, maybe.
Yes.
There's an Ann, yeah, but I think Thomas, you might be right. But
Yes.
Ann is additional
Yeah. Wow.
Yes,
Mhm.
it is.
Anastasia.
Little
Mhm.
bonus action for you, Roy.
Wow.
Did you say Anastasia?
Yeah.
I did.
It's Anna something, yeah.
Holy crap.
It is.
Yes, it is.
Let me show you something here.
Never doubt me.
Well,
Never doubt
if we
Eber.
if we follow the bloodline of the czars, because he was an emperor, was he not?
I believe so.
You.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I pulled the emperor, and back here on the wands there are A's
Mhm.
for Anastasia.
Anna's.
Wow.
Mm.
Okay. Well, Roy, I hope that answers your question. All right, DHP. I haven't asked for a general reading in what feels like a hot minute. Just a hot minute? Wasn't a cold minute?
No,
Yeah.
it's always fire, fire, fire.
Fire, fire. And arrows at the bullseye. All right. General reading. Okay.
Yeah, we're just starting now on the questions on the live chat. So he rewrote it down at the bottom.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Hmm. Hmm. Something's gotten your attention recently. And are you working on your humanitarian projects?
Planning
Hmm.
stages.
Well, too.
Oh, decisions, DHP. All right. All right. So this tells me part of you is working on humanitarian. You're looking ahead into the future of working on what you can harvest for humanity. All right. Um, Something has gotten your attention with the judgment saying, hello, hello, pay attention here with learning new knowledge. You have some decisions to make very strategically when it comes to learning.
Yeah.
Um, wow. Do you feel stuck? This is Hangman. You might feel kind of stuck on some of the things you're doing. Don't worry. That's going to break free quite. It's going to, all that information is going to be downloaded to you. And I don't know what you're doing. Are you playing around with going between densities? This is manifesting something that you going back and forth. What you
Hey,
doing?
hey, hey. GHP, that's my area now.
Uh-oh. Yeah, you're going to different worlds, like in your subconscious. You just out there floating around?
Three.
Free.
Hmm.
Three different worlds.
Wow. Doing yeah, here's your number 3, and you're doing a lot of this at nighttime.
I'll learn
Could
on it.
be in.
Oh, the nighttime.
Wow. A spirit wants you to
It's
know
the
that you're
right
divinely
time.
protected, though. So, because you're doing your prayers, you're using your words. So that's good. All right. Balance your time of how much you're doing this, though. This is balancing time and space, okay? Don't over, because that can be overexertion, okay?
Yep.
Wear yourself out doing it, okay? All right. Let's see.
Yeah, this nighttime work, I get up in the morning and I really have a hard time remembering how to walk.
Put
So
one foot
Mhm.
in front of the other.
it is, but it's not pretty.
Just follow the
Rocking out
bouncing
the
ball.
door.
I
Oh,
love
God.
that. I love that one.
Call me Winter. It's okay.
Yes.
Call me Winter.
All right, Mary Jane. I have really been focusing on some certain affirmations. Well, the universe really pulled it in for me.
Yeah, I think she pulls it in.
I think she's getting a message from a female. It just zinged my left ear.
Trust your instincts
Jazinged?
stronger than you know.
Just zinged it.
I'll give a yes.
Mm.
With a little help from your friend.
What would you say if I sang out of tune?
Oh, I can sing out of tune for you, for sure.
Would you?
Yeah, I
I'll
have no
stand up and walk out on you.
Would you get up and walk out on
And
me?
I'm gonna rat out DHP here. Sorry. When I was going through my little questions, I was directed to ask DHP to pull cards for me, and he crossed 3 worlds with me. Not just him crossing it, he crossed it with me.
Nice.
So it was very nice, and it was just one of those things where I was like, I'm getting ready to pick up the phone and call Jen, and they're like, "No, this is DHP." It's like, okay,
Okay.
and I know he's new,
Hmm.
but he's learning, and
That's okay.
yeah, but it's like, sometimes I'll go to Nadia. I
Yeah.
was literally directed to go to DHP.
Well, you go
Well,
where you go.
that's right. All right, Mary Jane. So your affirmations are helping you with emotions. You're walking away from things that do not serve you anymore. That's good. Universe and spirit are recognizing that you're working on your soul contract and what you're supposed to be here for. All right. You're overcoming a lot of your thought processes with the chariot. That's overcoming any adversity along your journey that you've had with that contract. You're overcoming it. But I pulled one final card because, Bossy told me to. The Hermit, the Creator, wants you to know that they're very pleased with the work that you're doing and they encourage you to keep it up. Absolutely. You are divinely loved. Wow. Well, aren't you sweet? Aren't you precious? Okay. So with the Creator is the
My
Ace of Cups.
precious.
The Creator will make sure that you are emotionally fulfilled. So
Beautiful.
he says, "Well, she helps
Precious.
emotionally fulfill me too." I
My
love it
precious.
when Big Papa's up there talking and patting you on the back. It's all good.
That's awesome. But does she have a female guardian angel or angel that's helping her?
Okay,
Mom?
I didn't say.
I
throw
get
at.
Watcher.
Watcher?
One of her Watchers. Like angels. They're more like
Oh.
off-worlders that help out.
Coming from a different density, there's off-worlder.
I just, like I said, as soon as that question came, it just went.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Caroline, what the heck is sitting on my chest to cause some congestion? What can I do to chase it away?
Is it sitting on your chest?
We're talking about a nefarious spirit.
Well, our solar plexus is big. Is it congested or? Depleted. No, it's you're taking in something, you're believing something that's not right with you.
Nadia,
Yes, sir.
do you see that mark now? Does it look like it moved lower?
Yes, did.
Shoulder length or shoulder
That's,
height.
That's
right
lower
by
now.
ear. That one? The one by, like, it's by the ear length?
Yeah, it was up before. Now
Yeah.
it's like lower. We're gonna have to look at that.
Mm-hmm. We'll zoom it up and see what's going on. I think it's that portal wants to
I can't see.
Caroline, I want you to do a little bit more work with your protecting yourself and your spiritual gifts. All right. Make sure you're making that you're not giving consent. You got a bad guy coming in to steal your gifts or hinder them. Okay, let me show you. The devil comes in to whisper in your ear illusions. All right,
Okay.
that's the moon. To tell you things to keep you down, like you can't get up, and telling you false truths. All right, and you need to use your discernment to know that that stuff's not true, but it's weighing heavy on you.
It's like I said, her solar plexus is huge. It means you're actually believing it.
Yeah, you can. Ace of Swords. You've got to find that truth, the strength, tame that beast. You get it under control because you can. Okay. So watch what you're listening to.
Is it affecting her pet also?
Yeah, we talked
She's
about
had
that
issues
on
with her
Wednesday.
pet.
Yeah.
Okay.
There, we
she
I don't know what she has.
She has a doggy that doesn't want to stay in the house,
Yeah,
but
it's
will come and
showing-
poop in the house.
Yeah, poop in the house, popular at my house also.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's
Do
right
not
now.
tell.
That was a false alarm. They were like, "Hey, I want out. I want out." They just wanted to stand in the sun because it's nice. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's
"Yeah,
beautiful
we'll,
here.
we'll get there later."
Um, it could be. Jen, do you think it's from
Uh,
influenced by that portal that we were talking about that she should close?
It very well can be. Let's see.
Is it closed?
Is it closed?
Did something get stuck?
No, it's
Oh,
still
I
open.
get, I get something stuck.
But I see it's still open.
Well, whatever's stuck in there.
Oh, his foot is in the door.
Somebody put a foot in the portal.
In the portal door. I think
Doorstop.
the doorstep is a real foot.
Okay.
It's a nefarious salesman.
We've been meaning to talk to you about your insurance,
Yeah,
your warranty.
car warranty.
Caroline, have your this is telling me who to ask. So you need to call upon your divine angels that you're protectors. And the one that came flying out to the side is ask your shamans to remove this because they will. Angels and shamans.
Mm.
That's who you need to. And that's feminine energy.
Call Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. Call Eber.
Eber.
I didn't say call an Uber. Call Eber.
Eber, he likes it. He likes it.
He likes it. Hey, Eber.
All right. Cosmo Girl, what star family are you from?
I immediately get Pleiadian.
That's what I had too. Yeah.
You have a mix of some Syrian in there too, I think.
Hmm.
Ooh, 1111. Cool.
Ooh, you got one. 11 on your time, huh?
Yep.
Must be 111.
Mine runs a little slow, like me.
Hmm.
All glory and honor.
All glory and honor. Oreo. Oh,
Oh,
add your
I'm
milk.
melting.
I used to love Oreos.
Oreos and milk.
No milk, just Oreos.
I never really got into them. Too much sugar for me.
I was a Pop-Tart guy. I liked it when they had the X's, not the
Yep.
little. They're not the
Does
same.
anybody know what constellation or what area would be closest to the sun? That's what they keep telling me. There's one
Which
that's
sun?
extremely close to the sun.
Oh, wait, you're
I
in a
can't
different
Alpha
remember.
Centauri?
You're
Okay.
in a different density, Jen. Is it behind our sun? Is that what you're talking about? It's a different
I'm
density.
trying to locate what it would be called because they're very adamant that I bring up the sun, that there's a location of one of her star families there, but I can't think of the name of it. I used to know them.
Getting
I'm
open,
looking
Well, the
at
closest
opening,
system
closing,
to
opening,
us is
closing.
supposedly Alpha Centauri. Now, whether or not it's directly behind the sun, I don't know.
Well, they keep focusing on the sun. Now, I got Palladian first. That's my Palladian
Mhm.
card. But you also have Octurian as well. We get the blue. I'm going to do some digging. There's something about the sun they want to focus on.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Some
look for something.
Yeah, it feels opening, closing. It's like portal-ish. It's open, close, open, close.
Well, maybe
open,
that's how they
close.
travel, and they're not. I'm trying to figure out.
I'm getting a yes on a different density. It's not even. I don't even think it's visible to us. If that makes sense, a yes or no would be great. I'm getting a yes on that. It's old, whatever it is.
Or
It's very
different
old.
universe, maybe, or different galaxy
I don't know. It's
Mm.
old. That's all.
on a different dimension.
Yeah, it's like a different density, but it's there. But it's very old. They
Hmm.
keep to themselves.
Patal.
I don't. That's
Patal is
not
one
my
of the
field, you
ancient
know that.
races.
I just tell you what they give me.
I have Proxima Centauri.
Magnus for Magnuson.
Okay, so we have different density
Hey.
here. Like this is acting as a portal kind of thing, but
Mm.
it's way beyond the veil. Like we wouldn't be able to point it out on a
Yep.
map or anything. So this is it's kind of secret squirrely stuff.
Yeah, very old. It felt very old.
Okay. All right.
Should we
Sure.
stop the questions again, or
Yeah, I think we should.
I'm
We
seeing
still
a
have
couple more
25 to
now,
do.
and then
That's-
I seen
I
a
still
few actually added also.
Added. Yep. I'm going to let our other moderators do that.
We have
Okay.
other moderators.
Yes, we do.
Oh, cool.
Thanks, Mary Jean.
Yeah, we got Mary Jean, Terry.
Yep.
I can add some more.
Well, Deb
Okay.
was in and out.
Yeah.
Actually, was that Cosmo Girl's question?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and I noticed she has a lion on her
Yes.
thing, and
With-
whatever
with the-
her star family is, does not like lions. Just an
I
FYI,
don't like lions.
they don't like that lion feline.
Mm.
Very
Lion.
rejecting.
Really?
Like that. Yeah, I was just getting a real bad rejection on that. It's weird.
Wonder if it's because they're from Orion's dog.
Pee on your
Yeah.
leg. I don't know. It was just something that came to me.
All right, next
I'll be
one.
back.
Katrina. Oh, this is for Jay.
Okay.
What do you see and feel happening in 2024?
Oh, she's trying to poke me with the 3D.
Poke the bear. Poke the bear, Katrina.
You know what? You know what I see,
Coffee.
Katrina. Peace for me, and I hope people follow. That's the best thing I could see. That's all I can hope for.
Nice.
But my rods won't do that.
All right.
Thank you, though.
All right. DHP from Coast to Coast radio show was secretly created by the three-letter agency to catch people of the light. Were they successful in catching people?
So that's 2 questions. Okay.
Okay, well, just really.
Oh,
At least it didn't land in the floor.
yeah, some. But they're waking up.
Yeah, I get a yes to both. Did they? Okay, catching people of the light. I don't know if that's nefarious. It doesn't feel nefarious, but anything can. If it's 3-letter agency, it can be. I think they were generally.
I think they were talking about like MK Ultra.
Oh wow. Okay, we
Yeah,
have some
but it's
history.
3-letter. It's very. There's a lot of conflict within. Some wanted good. Some wanted to study. Some just wanted to make a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
It's that's what I'm getting.
Well, here's the one that I'm picking up on. The card that came flying out was the double card. So yeah, absolutely chaining up, keeping in limbo with the hangman. Absolutely.
Yes.
Took them off world to their moon base. This is before it was taken over and fixed. So yeah, they were.
You've had a lot of flying cards lately, Jen. Lot.
Huh? Yeah.
Got a lot of flying cards.
They have been quite busy and very bossy about changing the decks out, using different ones. It's just a lot of spirits active. Okay. All right. Let's see. Peg. I would appreciate an aura check. That would be
Aurora.
helpful if so inclined.
What's an
An
aurora?
aura.
It's a Snyder. It's a Snyder thing. Oh,
He's sleeping.
yeah, like I'm gonna wake him, please.
You will.
Oh, you would. You'd
Wait.
figure it.
My son just said he just woke up. Here he is. There he is, Jay.
Hi, Snyder.
Thanks. You woke
You
up the
woke
baby.
him up.
Yeah,
You poked the bear.
won't let him go for the chicken.
Yeah, you can put it. His little food bowl's on by the couch.
Aquamarine.
Okay, Peg, let me focus.
Yeah, I get a mixture of blue and green.
Yes, yeah. Aquamarine.
Put down whatever you're chewing on. Hey,
I'm not chewing on nothing.
Okay.
Hey.
How far out? I get 10.
Yeah, I got 8, but there's an extra. There's an extra one. There's an addition in about like 16 feet, Jen.
Okay, it stops at 9.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, 15, 16.
Yeah,
Second
there's a
one.
yeah.
Yep.
You want me to address it, or you want to do it?
I wouldn't do it on air. I would just.
Peg, you have my messenger. Give me a call.
Okay.
after the show.
All right. I'm going to bring the next one up and then I'm going to go pop out just for a second.
What?
We'll time you.
All right.
I get some. I'll give you the rest.
King Solomon had both the sun and moon in the name. Aside from controlling dark spirits, was he also able to control or lock time?
Here.
And was that purposely kept out of the Bible?
Say controlling dark spirits.
Yes.
His purpose.
The ring enhanced it. He actually had a natural ability for it, and the ring he was given enhanced it. Yeah, what the ring could do is there's so much it was kept out of the Bible. But
I get
he
also
had to be at the right frequency.
he had a direct communication with the divine.
Yeah.
Maybe it was through the ring.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's where pretty much know thyself comes from. Through him. Yeah. There's a.
Is there an evilness in it? I mean, did he turn away
He did.
from?
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah,
He was like Merlin.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Good
don't
and bad.
think, yeah. I don't think any man can hold true divinity for long. I mean, it ends up corrupting. in most cases, in just about every case we've seen, the power of God or the power granted to them always seems to corrupt man. I don't know if we'll ever get away from that by any means. I mean, I'm nobody, and I don't want to ever fall out of grace. You know,
Yeah.
I don't ever want to. I don't want ego to take over or any of that bullshit. But I do worry about things like that because we've
think-
seen it.
Yeah, I think occasionally ego does play a part in our lives.
Right, but to hold that power, how could you not? Okay, even though the power is given to you, and that power, and they're wielding this power, this power, ego has to take effect. It has to. I don't think there's any way to cage it.
Yeah, but from what we know, me especially, if you don't use it the right way or abuse it, it can be taken away.
Oh yeah, exactly.
So I think
Can it be something within this duality universe where the yin must always be in conflict with the yang?
The only one I
well,
can
also
say
we were talking about Solomon and Suleiman. Now
Mhm.
Suleiman in the Quran, he was the one who was also imprisoning jinns.
Yeah.
So is this the same person? We talked about that before.
Yeah, it is. And okay, give me an example. The only one that if you could call it, say, successfully handling this, the gift from and the power from God, the closest one was Elijah. Elijah was given the wrath of God and the power on command. He's possibly the only one that did not get corrupted, but at the same time, God took him. Did God take him before he could be corrupted? I don't know.
Well, what about Enoch?
Well,
He
Enoch
was
also,
before
but
Elijah.
Enoch was given power, but it was more along the lines of wisdom. I mean, he didn't perform any miracles per se, like
True.
Elijah did or anything like that.
He wasn't as much of a prophet then. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree.
How was your potty? How was your potty? Good. Okay.
Oh, it wasn't potty. It was a grandbaby severe meltdown.
Nice.
Oh.
Do you need to go?
No, I'm okay right now. It involves Nadia, and I have to talk to Nadia about it. Apparently,
Ooh, okay.
What did she do?
it's I don't know. Harley's convinced that she forgot her shoes in Tia's van, and she's panicking. And oh God,
No.
I don't know.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
And
That was a different timeline.
as far as the locking the time, controlling the time, yeah, there was an aspect of control there. It was the ring would step out of would freeze time. It would
Wow.
could
Yeah.
back up time also. That's all I get.
Interesting.
I will be right back.
Mm.
Okay.
She's gonna go to the van.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look for the shoes. No, I gotta get little guy out.
It's interesting. King Solomon, was he able to use something gave him the ability to go back and forth? Like, I'm going to add to your time thing. This is this King Solomon. He had the ability to kind of do this back and forth.
The thing that pops into my mind is some of those Egyptian pictographs, or you got Anunnaki with the wrist watch,
and
you can open portals with that.
Right. Or their
wonder
little
if
man
this
bags.
ring was able to do that.
Yeah. See, I was saying there was a little bit of a natural ability that he had, and the ring enhanced it all. Is what I got. He had a natural ability to do this somehow with time on occasion, and like we were saying when you were gone, that there was almost a frequency about him that let him do this, let him command this ring.
Doctor
It
Strange
was because
immediately comes
I
to
pulled the
mind.
magician. So this is controlling a certain frequency, and this has to do with dimensions and having balance between the two.
Um,
Sun.
can I have yes or no?
Uh-huh.
Maybe.
I don't want to tramp on Dennis's coattails here.
Well, here, April.
Sorry. Was I Solomon, or did I work by Solomon? I feel there's something in that timeline for me. I don't know if I was him. They're not saying feels near or about. I don't know what that means. Near or about.
I get a priest.
Showing me the left hand. Something about that time frame is familiar to me.
Worked with Solomon.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
High-powered king. This is the king of wands and strength. So you were almost helped him work with magic.
Yeah, I'm getting like priest, high priest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry to get off topic. That's just something they forwarded. Yeah, I didn't think it was him, but it just felt very close, very close, very close.
Curious to know. Wow, they're pushing kind of a different area. Well, back to King Solomon, the wheel comes in, and this is about timing, reversing, changing it, stopping it, taking it and going the other way. The ability to do that. Jay, they're also picking up. You were there in Egypt at one point when it was filled full of a lot of off-worlders.
Okay.
Because the chariot's my Egypt card, and this is when a lot of off-worlders, different. Curious to know when it fell, because the tower card comes in here. Were you there when it fell?
Yeah, I don't know. And you know, the weird thing is for me, like the off-roader thing, I push it aside always. It's just something that, like, in my mind, it's like, been there, done that, don't want to do it again. That's, you know, my favorite buddy.
T.
Yeah. That one turned my, that's like, I can't even answer questions with that. I won't. Because I can reject it. Any luck there, Nadia?
I'm sorry?
Any luck?
Any luck?
Choose.
Oh, no, I didn't go look. No. I will look later. I just had to get Schneider out there.
Rocco, I'm getting working with the off-worlders. Curious though, because I popped this one comes flying out. That's the Emperor. So were you a pharaoh?
I don't know. The time thing stuck with me. Like, I understood the time thing. And
are we talking about the same time?
I don't know what you guys. Is it the same question with Solomon?
We've added about 20 more questions on our own.
We pulled a Nadia.
We pulled a Nadia and a Terry.
We stopped off at the cocktail bar, refreshments, and then we moved on to something else. Okay. All right. Okay.
Who's up next?
17.
Our next contestant.
We are leaving on a road trip to Memphis. I have a weird feeling. Is it just my anxiety trying to trick me out of going? Okay.
Walking in Memphis.
Where in Memphis?
I thought it was going to let me answer it. Well,
She's supposed to stay in Michigan.
Something to what she's saying. I don't understand.
Okay, this is going to sound crazy, but I think her energy is to stay put in, I believe she's in Michigan.
Oh, I get a yes on that.
So it doesn't sound crazy. Okay, cool.
No. Well, you just remember
Uh,
who's talking here.
You need to stand up to your emotions, okay? Because your ego's getting a little out of control, overflowing of emotions. You're gonna, if you can get your mind right, you'll have
See
a
how tall it
beautiful
is now?
trip. Huh?
Look how tall it is now.
I know. It's growing. Well, what can you do?
It was short
Watering
a
it.
little bit
Stop
ago.
watering it.
Um,
Go ahead, Jen. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. No, you're going to have a good trip. You need to manifest this, though. Okay. We're manifesting you're going to have a good trip, but your emotions are running away with you. Wow. Yeah. This is thought and voice stealing. You're just worried it's going to be absolute destructive. These are your thoughts in your head. That's a thief coming in to steal good thoughts. Try not to let them. Your base card on that is the Fool. Take a leap of faith and go on the journey. It's okay. All right. Roy is Walter.
Ponspot?
Pa-
Ponspot.
Pontefract, around 1310 of Compton, Somersetshire, England, Pontsfoot. And you can tell I'm American. Am I a direct descendant of him? Okay.
Somersetshire.
I get a no, but there's not direct.
Like a cousin.
Yeah,
First cousin.
not direct. Her-
A few branches off of the tree kind of thing.
I'm sure they're crooked branches, Roy. Just saying. Little bend in the family tree.
Yeah, one of the branches has a couple of leaves missing.
Well, you took them for your fig leaf skirt.
That's right.
Well, what can I say? They were big maple leaves too.
Oh, okay. All right.
They weren't big. Different density.
Different density.
Okay, so you are, but I agree. It's like a almost like a second or third cousin.
It's like a grapevine instead of an apple tree.
Wow. You know that this is okay, so here's your ace. Is this a divine bloodline? Is this a
I get a
divine
yes.
bloodline? I don't
Yeah,
okay.
paternal.
Wow.
They're showing me the saints again, so maybe not divine, but divinity. But if you're asking in general, yeah, it would be divine, but it just feels like divinity, a power of spirit, faith, balance.
Interesting. They're focusing on whatever part you're from. I don't know that this bloodline lost everything because according to where you're at on the tree is loss, not belonging
I agree with that.
financially, or like the bloodline kind of died out,
Yeah, I
or
agree with
was replaced or changed.
lost favor, maybe lost favor.
Yeah, I got lost favor. Like disowned.
Wow.
Only takes one to ruin it, Roy.
I know.
It takes one.
Wow.
Every family
Okay.
has one black sheep,
Oh, goodness. All right. DHP, Brother Rocco recently had a personal experience with his permission. Of course, did his experience shake the Cosmo world, and did the darkies take notice, in particular the big dark one? Ooh, Rocco's out there whooping butt.
Yeah, unfortunately, Jen doesn't know anything about this, but Nadia does. I haven't been able to fill Jen in.
Yeah, we've been busy. I'll obviously have to have your permission, Rocco, before I
Oh,
pull on this.
right ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to say a big yes.
Yeah, I get yes to both. Actually, all three. Let's see what the pendulum says. I haven't done that for a while.
Yeah, right.
Like I could say what I said last night, but I think I'll wait till Jen pulls it out. You know what I said.
Oh, interesting. Some secretive stuff here.
Secret squirrel, you're my hero.
I speak squirrel.
Uh-huh. Okay. Wow. I don't know what has to do with littles on this. Maybe indirectly. Okay. Wow. Who did you whoop?
Who didn't he whoop?
I know. I'm really tired this morning, so.
I'm sore.
Okay. Well,
I feel
automatically.
like a Mack truck hit me.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to understand. Okay, so Page of Swords represents new knowledge. Page of
Okay.
Wands is starting something brand new, starting over, a new beginning, and Page of Pentacles is
Wow.
manifesting something new physically.
Mm.
So
Mm-hmm.
lots of pages in this. But okay. All right, here we go. So overall, here's your Rocco card. There's the King of Pentacles, okay? And his green. Was angelically and divinely guided, the creator and the angels. Okay. This was a part of your contract, something. All right. You serve justice to this guy. There's a darkie. That's the devil. And Rocco, well, pat on the back for you, darling, because you have now given the devil anxiety.
Oh, I think that's so awesome. And can I
Hence the
share?
last of the Enochians.
Can I share what?
Good. Yeah.
Did
that's
you
fine.
use some secret gifts or hidden gifts or something in this? This is these are
Kind of.
some okay.
The
Yes.
Jen, I believe that that is changing the outlook of what Revelation was written originally is now being changed.
Nice.
Nice. All right.
It was pretty awesome. I mean,
Well, that would explain the pages.
yeah, it's rewriting what they're changing for our outlook. It's a lot better than what it was supposed to look like.
Nice. Okay. Well, congratulations, Rocco. Remind me never to piss you off. Okay.
Don't poke the bear.
never.
Apparently not. Wow.
I'll hold it, but I'll be standing behind you guys.
Well, yeah, something has happened beyond the veil. You have destroyed something that was supposed to happen in this scroll that the high priestess is holding. You destroyed it.
Look at the scroll. Wow.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
beyond the veil. You destroyed it with that tarot card. And you rewrote it. There's the ace. That's the
There you
sword.
go.
So. Wow. Well, alrighty then. All right, DHP. And the what?
Valentinian.
Okay, Gnosticism. There are three types of humans that were created: the spiritual, the psychic, and the material body. Three different beings with different endings. Elaborate, please. Okay.
Yeah. Don't. Yeah. Just why sugarcoat something? Give her the hardest one.
Okay.
First, he has to know what a Valentinian Gnosticism is.
I don't need to know. Spirit knows,
Okay,
and that's all that matters. I just pull the cards.
Well, that's true too. A lot of times I get that the spirit understands the question more than I do.
That's exactly.
I'll be right back. Excuse me.
It's almost like, isn't it like the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit?
Yeah, I'm getting all
You-
three into one.
Are these three types of humans created in one DHP? Because it's not it's the body, the emotions, and the thoughts.
The soul, the spirit, the material.
Yeah, the body, the
They're
emotions, and the
separate, but they're the
thoughts.
same.
Yeah.
But they are all different. They're all different auras.
What density are we talking about here, too? They're very picky about that specified density timeline because they're pushing that.
With three different endings. See, because when I see it, humans with the three different endings, one is AI. I see it that way, but I don't know if it's classified as Valentinian Gnosticism.
Hmm.
I still okay. I'm going to look it up, Valentinian, because
Warrior.
I'm seeing body, emotions, and thoughts.
Mind, body, spirit, and strength. Warrior. 3 different endings. It's that's crazy. So they're independent of each other, but I'm also getting they work together at the exact same time. So they go hand in hand. Different endings. This has to, I'm getting that the ending has to do with the level of ascension. The spirit can go higher, the mind, subconscious, almost as high. The body has limits.
Yes,
I agree.
I mean that's what I see, but I don't see them as three different humans.
I get them like, yeah, 3 in 1.
Yeah. Oh,
One
and I got
body
chills.
encompasses all 3.
I got chills on that.
Well, if you look at the Trinity,
Mm-hmm.
I look at the Trinity as 1 but 3.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of the same thing. Wow. Yeah, I pulled one more and it's a 3, but different levels. It's just different levels of how far they go with ascension and out there. But at the same time, they all balance each other out.
So yeah,
So,
I see them all in one.
The yin, the yang, and the yun.
okay. Well, DHP, I hope that answers your question.
But
It
it is
really has
interesting.
to do with ascension. The body can't go that far. The spirit can go wherever your creator is. And then the subconscious has somewhere in between.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. DHP per A. Jones, not Alex. Okay. Many of these so-called good galactic groups are either deceiving people or they themselves are being deceived by their higher ups. This is accurate.
1 second.
Okay.
No on that.
Curious to know. I think it has to do with your perception. Let's see. Where you're getting your information. Because you've got a little bit of both here. I just
Yeah, I'm
split
getting
it.
a strong no.
Okay. All right. All right. So there's a lot of inner turmoil arguing with who's good, who's bad, but the illusion's coming from the deep state. There's your moon and the deep state. That is
Mhm.
coming from them. Tread lightly with who you're listening to, okay? Because they're putting a lot of illusions out there to mess with your emotions. The true federation that we've been hearing about, going back and forth with the density here, are there to protect us and are divinely sent. That's your creator. What you can't see going on beyond the veil, you need to trust your creator. Regardless if you trust any kind of federation, bad or good, you need to trust your creator because he's in control. So it really just depends on
That
both
was
are trying to bring great change.
that
Okay.
was perfectly said, Jim. Perfectly
Yeah.
said.
Yeah. So I would, you can tread lightly, use your discernment of who you're going to listen to, but ultimately the creator's got everything. So that's where I'm going to leave that one. Okay. Is Chat GPT on to me? Uh-oh. Are you out there making enemies? What are you doing?
I don't know what Chat GPT is, but it's an AI. I'm thinking.
Straight yes. Actually, it's onto all of us. I don't even know what Chat. I know of Chat GPT, whatever it is,
Mhm.
LGBTQ, whatever. But it knows all of the. It's recognized the spiritual people, not just mentally, but the light within. If that makes sense.
Oh,
It doesn't
Yeah, they're kind of on you. The
understand.
wheel of fortune starting to reverse the process. The one thing that they cannot understand, which is the negative with the devil, they cannot understand emotions.
yes,
Mhm.
humor.
Words and how you express yourself is your strength because they don't understand humor, um, and human
Crazy.
emotion.
It really doesn't understand
Yeah.
personal faith, like
Yeah,
like the belief in God. It has an idea. It just doesn't understand the concept. It's so foreign to them.
It doesn't grasp the depth between your emotion
Yeah.
to what the physical creator is.
right.
Uh,
Uh, yeah, and I've said this before, and this is kind of, it's not meant to be blasphemous by any means, but I truly believe. Okay, Holy Spirit. Let's talk Holy Spirit. Okay, there's a light, there's a spark of God within us.
mhm.
Hmm.
Okay, and that is what we use to touch. We're not filled with the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit comes from within us. And to me, that is our connection with the Creator. I
Yes.
think we are a greater part of the Trinity than we actually know.
Hmm.
That's my personal view.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's not blasphemous. No.
No, I
For
don't think
some,
so.
it is.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely. DHP, I would just strongly recommend if you're going to argue or fight or avoid AI or anything, your emotions and spirituality are your number one strength that you have.
No GPT for you. 1 year.
sarcasm would be fun. Play with
Oh yeah,
sarcasm.
yeah, humor,
No
absolutely.
soup for you.
Is ADHD a form of autism? Anyone know?
It's not a it's not a form of autism, but it is a form of being under the radar. It's your star seeds. You're gifted, but because of that, not able to follow the indoctrination of education, you're under the radar.
Yeah. Yeah.
There are some 3D problems involved, though. What you're putting into your body, of course, your diet and everything. That you know.
Yeah, but
Sugar.
that's if you're chose to be susceptible to that.
Hmm.
Our star seeds that have hidden gifts. Yeah, absolutely. Try to find a balance between subconscious and consciousness. That's what makes them. They don't know how to deal with. Haven't figured out who they are yet and what those gifts are. So
Actually, Jen, they do know who they are or figure out who they are. The only thing is they don't understand why they're in this 3D realm.
well, true. And then they're told thieves are taking their truth. They're being told that they have a problem and they need to get fixed versus to embrace who they are
Hmm.
and
But
to
that's
embrace
turning
their
around.
gifts.
Yeah.
All right.
It's all that.
It is turning around, though.
Yeah. All right, Marcy. It's walking to exercise and voice said run, so I did.
It's walking
Redo.
to exercise.
Redo.
And voice said run. Well, that's jogging. No, run where? Was she outside? Was she in danger?
Hmm.
Yeah,
I don't get the question.
I don't understand it
I
either.
don't understand it either, but she did hear something that said run.
We can ask if that was divine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting wings, so
Okay.
something for it. It was angelic of some sort. But there's a female motherly, antly energy also. The one that was the voice.
Their audience.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I don't know. That's all I get.
Wow. It is divine because the sun comes in. Somebody that's contractually there to help you to bring you messages. My strength card is the divine feminine, and the high priestess comes in. So yeah, beyond the veil, help from beyond the veil. But it is positive. It's a divine thing.
Yeah.
DHP wrote, "Oh no, Chat GPT took over Mercy."
Okay. All right, here we go. DHP. Did the great mantoid monster recently get destroyed in the astral realm? And how does this defeat affect the great Cosmo?
Yeah.
Man.
Is that the mantis? It's watching Japanese movies again.
Oh,
They need to
goodness.
send in King Kong.
Yeah, this.
No, Godzilla. What's wrong with you? Oh boy, did the man.
Maybe it's me. I'm feeling parallel.
It's not even it's unit multi in a different.
Yeah, it's
Multiverse.
Yeah, it's a different multi.
it's a domino. I don't know if we know the effects of this yet, but it's a domino. That's all I'm getting.
I keep getting that there's a delayed reaction for some reason.
Yeah.
It hasn't caught up because of our matrix.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if we understand it yet, but it's affecting. It will affect. Is it positive? Yes.
It is positive, yes.
It is positive of the divine. It will manifest, but it's going to take some time. Wow.
I don't know. It's like for me, it's here. It's here. It's here. It's all over.
It's all over the place. The Wheel of Fortune comes in, and that sucker is constantly doing this. It's just all over. It hasn't settled to where it needs to be.
Oh, so it's almost like a chuck-a-luck wheel. It's
We're waiting for
land.
balance to come in, justice to be served, truth to come. Had a lot of yin and yang today.
Yeah.
Does this have to be taken care of in many multiverses before?
I think it needs to find its balancing point. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's it's going to balance at some point. I think that's what it's searching for.
It has to go to multiple densities. To
Yeah.
answer Nadia's question, the Ace of Wands, it's a fire sign. Okay, this is going to multiple places.
Yeah.
And the Eight of Wands is that fast moving. It's got a lot of places to go to. So we have to wait for it to settle before we start to see results.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Is it Stargate jumping? Is it like running away? Like the one that
No, there's
Huh?
a pattern. There's a pattern. It's not random. It's I mean, it may be doing what you're saying, but it's intelligent. To us, it
Yeah.
looks like chaos.
Yeah. It's
But
Speaking of, great change has to happen in multiple. This is a multi-world thing.
yeah.
Is
It's going in
this
between.
is this what's possibly changing Revelations? On top of that,
Part of.
yeah, it's part of it.
There's more to it.
Wow, that's
It's
strong.
like a big
Yeah.
jigsaw puzzle. There's so many pieces to it, and they're all moving parts. It's very
Yeah.
fluid.
Wow.
That's actually that's really very strong. Yes. It's gone. Just about. It's over here now. I don't know. We gotta look at that later.
Something into the cosmos, because look at how the Fool is aspected in this card. He's not
Yeah.
on the edge of a cliff. He's out there in the cosmos. Many
That works.
different journeys. And I pulled the Star card. This is still a balance of subconscious, conscious. There's so many moving parts to this.
Yeah.
I
Tammy
think that's what
Lynn.
I think that's what they're it's not it's defeated, it just keeps like it keeps running away. I mean, it meticulously knows how to
On the next question, Jen, would you mind going down to Tammy Lynn? I think she said she had to leave a couple times and she keeps popping in. Could we jump on her question next? If you don't mind. It's the very first question. If you don't mind. I see she's
That's fine. Able to catch
maybe it'll
him.
help her out. Okay.
was able to catch it.
This architect from Sweden,
If taken-
Richard Leonardo. Leonardo.
I need to know about this architect.
Is there more to it? Is there another?
part to it?
Yeah.
That's the only part that I have starred. I don't know if she has any. You guys look for another
Yeah,
piece.
I'm
and I'll-
looking. What time was that around?
That was like the very first one. Can you expand on that, Tammy, real quick, if you're still here?
Hold on. Wondering if she can. No. If taken them folks, they want to know if maybe they took Richard Leonardo, if he was one of the nefarious that they had to take down.
Or is he WP, witness protection? Good or bad?
Who is Richard?
Yeah, I think it's if they've captured him or if they've taken him down, one of those.
Well, I'm just going to answer. I'm just going to let Spirit answer. The cards will show nefarious or not.
I'm agreeing with what you guys are saying.
Scotland?
Yeah.
Sweden.
I feel there's a drawing. She's drawn to this for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Is there?
I don't think he's not a nice guy.
No. It's not that. I'm wondering actually if there's a family connection in the distance on this somehow. It's
okay. So going down at 2:10 your time, Jen, I'm just going to read what she wrote. It says,
Okay.
I did in cap and didn't come through, so I needed to know about the architect from Sweden. His name is Richard. Also, is he my OLEV I need? Olive? Lev I need.
Olev.
Olaf, isn't that or oh wait.
I think that's something I need.
Yeah.
Mm.
Can you expand on that, Tammy? Olive.
Olive. I don't know what.
I almost feel there's some kind of family bloodline on this. It's in the past, but
I'm still going up, but that was one of the things I found.
yeah, it was broken at some point. In other words, disowned. There may have even been a name change for something. But I don't know if that person's.
You're correct. Okay. First of all, he was a great person, but a great leader, but he worked for the divine. He was not negative. All the work he did was for humanity. But he had to change
Yeah,
something because they were going to take him out.
yeah.
Okay.
I get
Yeah,
changed
So
name.
maybe he had to quote play the game
Okay. Yeah.
for his own
So
sake.
maybe he is under witness protection.
Yeah, I get WP changed name.
Okay, that's all
yeah,
as far as
he
I get.
has a new beginning. Page of Wands is about starting something new. So
We got to
wow.
thank you. Okay,
Okay.
hopefully that answers it. Sorry, Jan, that wasn't super clear. I apologize, but maybe she
No
can do what she
worries.
has to do now. Okay, thank you, Jen.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Well,
all I
but
can.
All
That's all I can find.
please. I see you. I know. I love you. Yes, you're cute. You're also large.
thank you.
Or,
Okay.
You're talking about Tammy. It's not nice to say she's large.
I mean, really.
In the movie Stuff, there is a white goo that functions as a parasite, controlling the consumers as a collective mind. Is this
Mm.
real goo, and how does it differ from the black goo?
Mm,
Um,
I actually get a yes on that. And
Is it mind control? More mind control?
the funny thing is, I actually think
I
the
get
white
inverted.
I think the white is actually stronger uh, than the
What
black.
did you say, Dennis?
I get inverted.
Inverted. So it's the opposite of the black goo?
No, I think it started off with the white goo and it inverted into a black.
I think it
Went
has
from positive to
progressed.
negative.
Is it changed its
Okay.
formula, so to
Yeah,
speak?
two sides of the same coin, but two
Yeah,
sides. Does that make sense? It's
yeah,
okay.
Well, if
positive
you
and
think
negative.
about it, none of it can be good because both of them would take away from humanity's free will. So it's all bad regardless. You can't be controlled as long as you have free thought, free decision making, that's
Okay.
free
Yeah.
will. Can't be controlled.
I'm kind of getting they feed off just slightly different energies. One feels more emotion. One feels more
Yeah.
action.
Yeah,
Well,
they're
I'm
both
wondering
negative.
if it's like different port of entry. If this white goo is what they put, like, remember I asked that question, Dennis, if they put something on Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's this white goo.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I'm getting a no, but I don't know what that means.
I'm
Okay.
actually
Well,
getting a yes.
both are negative. All
Yeah.
right. That's the
Okay.
Right.
safe
Right.
lying.
Yeah.
But they worked black and white, they work together.
Mhm.
Um, and they're harvesting. So I think you're
Hmm.
right when it comes to a different type of frequency. Let's see. What's the frequency? I think one tends to tap into or trying to tap into spirituality. The high priestess comes in. She's quite tricky in this.
That's the
Yeah. The whichever one is okay. I agree with that, Jen. I think like one likes a certain emotion, and I think the
Mhm.
one that's action is actually trying to tap into the spirituality. That's what that feels
The
like.
white one is.
Yeah. I'm getting a yes on that, Dennis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep hearing Cancer.
Um.
I get
Is
black
it
on that.
the black one?
Hmm.
Well, they're. Yeah, I think it's a parasite, so that's what cancer is to me. Cancer
Mm-hmm.
is a parasite. Although there's something, maybe you're not describing it right, Nadia, the word, but I understand what you're saying at the same time. I don't think that word is
It's
spot
Could it
on.
be? Could it be one is causing the cancer while the other one is taking the emotion from that? We're
Um,
using it for cutting spirituality, or
well, I asked, and the Ace of Cups is this is all about emotions. Um, Now you tell me if this makes sense. One of them really likes inner turmoil, fighting, anger,
yeah,
and
that's the
then the
black.
other one likes the depression part, side of things.
right.
That's the white one.
I'll get a yes to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was seeing it as action, but maybe it's actions what cause
Yeah.
depression. Okay. Okay.
And those two emotions tend, if you have one, it will tend to lead to the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So,
Two same side of the coin. Yeah. Same
yeah,
coin, two different sides. Yeah.
right.
Mm.
Great.
We're not worried. We got the creator. All right. Here we
All
go.
lowering glory. Honor glory.
Here we
No
go.
word.
I was
Okay,
walking
this
past.
is
Oh, this is the rest of the
yes, yes.
The rest
inside.
of the
Oh.
story.
Okay, card's falling out. What?
When I stopped, my head popped through a bubble so cool. Is this birth into the new realm?
Wow.
Did the
Ooh,
water break?
Your water
dropped
break.
into a bubble contest.
Um,
Oh wow.
okay.
I'm gonna wait for the cards because what I just saw was amazing.
Did something
Nice.
happen to your pineal gland?
It opened up.
Yeah.
Something changed and strengthened. And if you pay attention to these animals, look at the star.
The,
It's like
the, the third eye,
the
yeah.
third eye. You unlocked an ability. This is a different density. There's a key to these locks.
But it's the funniest thing. It's like wherever she ran to, kind of made her a little invisible.
Well, with that density card, yeah,
Yeah.
it would be.
Yeah. Something changed. Uh, I'm wondering if
She briefly ascended to somewhere. There's a different density
Yeah,
of where
because
she
that's what
went.
I saw. It's like boom, gone, disappeared.
Welcome to my world.
Pretty cool.
yeah, she did something outside of space and time.
Star card, yep. You just popped out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're showing me swimming. I have no clue how that ties into this. They're showing me swimming. What is
See?
that?
Swimming, water.
Swimming.
I just think a different density. Yeah, I think
There's
I
water
do.
involved here, but this is the cosmos. You just popped out, literally, like you
Yeah,
went
like you
through.
were so protected that you became invisible to whatever.
Yeah.
You went
That
into
was
the
so
fifth
cool.
dimension.
I'm gonna say she was.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah, I want to say she was pulled out simultaneously. She popped out, but she was
Okay.
pulled out. She was drawn out.
She had help.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
pulled
But
in.
Was it?
maybe the swimming's
was
fighting it. I don't know. Maybe that's
Is it?
Oh,
Was it
it could
something
have
to
felt like
show
she was
her?
going against a current, maybe.
maybe okay. Yeah, it felt like work, but it happened because like after the swimming, it's like okay, and then boom, she's back. It was like you're saying, Jen. It was like a struggle. Maybe she had to struggle to get through it. I don't know.
It was like they pulled her in. Is that what it was? It was just a different feel of it because, like, what I saw was she took off and then boom, she was in a invisible here.
Yeah, maybe she didn't. I'm wondering maybe she didn't make it all the way through.
When
I'm
they
wondering
pulled
if
her
that-
in.
Yeah,
Mm.
when they were pulling her out and then she got pulled back. I'm wondering if she didn't.
I would have loved to see like
Maybe
Yeats.
you
Oh,
know what? That kind of makes sense to me. It almost was like too soon, too soon, too soon.
Right.
yeah.
Maybe.
Hmm.
Yeah, but the run was like very immediate. Like run.
I love that you listened.
I wonder if she missed it by or it just couldn't happen.
Had to run from the mantoids.
The mantoids in the gaseous world of the big heads, the
Oh, boy.
destroyers of universes.
With the three bodies.
Yes.
Oh,
We'll put it all in one.
It was interesting though. That was a weird spot. That's envisioning that. Pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I know.
Pretty cool.
That's what I saw, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait till Jen says it because it's gonna sound crazy. Awesome for you, Marcy. Awesome for you.
yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like swimming. It was like struggling into something. They're just
Yeah.
showing me swimming. I don't know. Okay. Ready.
17. I had a dream about Matman. It should be Robin. Robin is the alias of several superheroes.
Now, do you know who Matt Man is?
No.
Was that a message for me? Uh-uh.
The guy from Friends who passed away a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Okay.
Matthew Perry.
Yeah.
So he would say he was Matt Man. So it should be Robin. Is there a message?
I don't understand the question or the statement. Matt Man
Was
should
her
be
dream
Rob.
a message?
Should Robin. Robin is alias of several superheroes.
Is Matman not going by Robin?
Yeah, she's probably wondering if there was a message in that dream of maybe Matt Man. Wow, deciphering some questions are better than Reindeer Games.
It is.
It's almost like charades. 2 words.
How do I keep getting sidekick?
Sidekick. Hero. Sidekick.
Side
Hero.
Bruce Lee was a sidekick for a little bit.
Well, he was also a roundhouse kick.
Yeah.
But yes, he was. Kato.
Maybe we should download Chat GPT so
Okay.
He confuses even the reader.
Well, it says that there's a message because the Ace of Pentacles is here, and they were trying to manifest an answer for you or tell you. that has to do with densities going back and forth. That you need to do this with someone. All right. This is giving and receiving. Is this a gift you've been practicing? This is working with the collective. Maybe you and Marcia are going to jump around in these densities.
Oh Lord,
Go look for
we're
the
gonna have a party. Party in the multiverse.
They're trying to figure out how Nadia and I are doing all our portal jumping. I want to do that.
Can you imagine that? We have a party, but we won't say which multiverse it's going to be in. Got to find us.
Yeah, it's just encouraging you when you're working on your spiritual gifts. If it has to do with going back and forth with densities, you might want to do it with someone. It says it gave me a collective, so that means it's one of somebody that you know in the spiritual community. Because I was thinking maybe, if you go with one of your spirit guides or your angels, but that's a given. So, but the 3 of Cups came in, and that's a collective card.
Yeah, but they will let you know. Eventually, they'll let you know.
Yeah.
And I think it's more than one other person.
Yeah. Okay.
Or it is the whole collective.
Yeah. DHP, curious, is every feeling also its own entity? And by having the feeling, are we channeling the entity, be it good or bad?
Yes. You have.
Entity, I don't know if I would use that word. Each feeling has its own frequency.
Well, they call them elementals. Elementals, the more you think about certain thoughts, the bigger it gets inside your aura.
Could we
Okay, I
go
get a
with
yes.
could we go with essence? Is that maybe a better word?
Elemental essence of.
Yeah, I don't want to say it's conscious. It's conscious within us.
It has its own. Well, okay. If you're in constant thought of that same thought process, it will have its own consciousness within your aura.
Well, yeah, within you. Yeah, I'll agree with within you. It doesn't feel like a standalone. Hi, I'm feelings.
No,
hi,
but it
anger.
can get
Hi,
it
anger.
can get ugly. It can get ugly.
Yeah.
It can spread, but it is constant thinking that gives it its own consciousness within you.
Yeah, well, Knight of Cups says tread lightly with this.
Yeah.
Because you can get hoodwinked. These feelings and emotions can trap you, chain you up, and control you.
Mm-hmm.
We need to be careful.
Well, I'll just say one thing. Like when I do some healings and it's an emotional thing, if I don't freeze it, it can go down and make you nauseated because they do have their own consciousness.
Get away from you altogether.
They'll try to run away so you don't remove it. So yeah, you got to be careful with your constant thoughts. Change it to positive.
Yeah, I think you're crossing physical and spiritual there, though.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a little bit. I'm gonna stick with what I said, but I think you're right, Nadia, on the physical, mental, but spirit seems to be different. That's I don't know, Jen. Can you pull? Is what are you getting on that? This is like a really gray area. Like,
well, if you wanna, if it becomes big enough of your own burden, it can block your spirituality.
yeah, but that's you manifesting it. That's
your constant negative thoughts is a manifestation, but you manifesting it like that and okay, so when you're nitpicking, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Like you cannot unsee something that you nitpick. That's that elemental becoming bigger in consciousness.
okay. Yeah, I just can't. It just feels very. It's 3D tied to. It's not spirit, mind, body. It feels mind, body, mind, body, mind, body. To me, that's like I'm saying. I see what you're saying, though. I do.
Mm-hmm. Well, also when it
I just
becomes
don't see
that,
it as an
like,
entity.
yeah, but if it becomes that big that it harms you, you don't see the gratitude or the connection with spirit. You're focused only on that.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Uh-oh.
It's my perception. Uh-oh.
The entity took her.
And she's gone. Damn Chat GPT.
Okay, we should
LGBT.
all jump into the multiverse she's in
Yeah.
and get that answer. That was fast. That was a dive bomb. They told her to run.
The next question is Marcy. What's this? When I was going to sleep, getting drowsy, I realized I was sinking into the bed. Is
Mhm.
this good or not? More to it, please. Sinking into it. Is this physical?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm getting yes, sinking into the bed. No, not a good thing.
Yeah, this almost feels like she was almost at like that 0 point of where you get nothing, that calm within your mind, within her mind, but she realized she was sinking. Um, yeah, I gotta agree with Dennis.
Marcy, when you're laying down and relaxing, was it you that was catapulted out of your body? And do you have that fear of going through that again?
Mm,
Mm.
Is that
yeah,
why you're trying to hold tight onto the bed?
or is she just afraid to let go of outside of her body or something?
Yes, that's what I
Yeah,
mean.
yeah.
Like Jen tells me to tie my foot to the bedpost.
Yeah.
I think she has that fear of astral projecting.
Yeah, don't worry, they're only gonna let you go so far. Trust me.
Yeah.
They'll bring you back in a heartbeat too. Um, yeah. Actually, I that like her feeling of sinking into the bed. That was kind of the initial action was positive, if you will, and then I feel the not good part is almost her anxiety.
Yeah,
That's me. Okay,
that's what I'm feeling.
maybe
It's like
that's. I think that's
she's
what Dennis was kind of alluding to. That's what I'm feeling. Okay.
all right. Jen's computer crashed,
It's over.
but I told her I'm texting her that we will continue to answer questions. If you can hear us, Jen. Wow, I can't believe it. Okay. She's trying to reboot.
Okay.
Chat GPT got Jen too, but she
Yep.
jumped into Marcy's little portal there.
Oh, little bubble.
Okay. Do we want to move to the next one?
Yeah. Is it Cosmo Girl? Is that the next one?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm seeing. Okay, well, I'm going in order then, if that's the
Okay.
case.
Yeah, go in order.
Cosmo Girl is question: what star family am I from, and what does
Okay, I
mean
think
right ear is popping?
your right ear is popping because we answered this one. I think she typed it in.
Oh, okay.
Remember,
Okay.
she was the one constellation close to the sun.
Oh, all right. Okay, that makes sense.
All right.
Okay.
So
Next one. DHP. Do people that consume less sugar have a better self control and are not easy manipulated in comparison to those who consume too much sugar? Okay.
people that consume less sugar have better self control than
Um,
are. It's the way your body is made up. I mean, what kind of self control are you talking about,
yeah.
or manipulation? Because I could be a sugarholic. I could. I mean, even though I drink my coffee black, but I don't let it manipulate me.
Yeah, it
Does
feels
that
more
make sense?
feels more frequency. Although I I think everybody's body's different in how they process it, like you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah, there's
I mean, you can have immunity to it. I have actually. My sister did a test on what she can eat and what she cannot eat, which was funny because she can eat every possible toxic food out there. I mean, she would do better not on real sugar but on aspartame.
okay.
It's the funniest thing, but it depends on what your structure is. How do you accept it?
Yeah, there's almost a physical component to this. I think that needs broken down just slightly. I understand what he's going for, but there's a lot of variables on it.
And it should actually be people that don't consume sugars are actually more not manipulated, because I know sugar, from what I heard, was brought in from off world, and it wasn't meant for us to enjoy it, and they're putting it in everything. But like I said, it's the way your body is contracted to accept it.
So, that was Dennis. This was DHP question. Do people
I
that
figured.
okay?
I'm trying to find
people
it.
that consume less sugar have a better self control and are not easily manipulated in comparison to those who consume
It's
more
at
sugar.
10. It's at 10:21 your time, Dennis.
Yeah, it's yeah. My wife lives on sugar, and she's tenacious. I mean, when she puts her mind to something, it's. Uh, I think it's pretty much an individual thing, but I agree with Nadia. It's a chemical. It's an addiction.
Yeah, it is.
We have
Doesn't
a niece.
mentally or spiritually, maybe mentally, but spiritually, I don't see it so much. Physically, it has to affect us.
Yeah, but
It's
not spiritual.
diabetes, choices, whichever.
We actually have a niece that I think her DNA would show she's part elf.
Part what?
Elf.
Elf.
That's all sugar.
Elfin,
You know the movie
Elfin.
Elf?
Elfin.
No, the movie Elf, where he
Elf.
just
Yeah.
has syrup over
Syrup.
syrup.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife's pretty close to that. Okay,
Mhm.
next one. DHP at 1026. Dennis. Are there different levels of thought form entities?
Didn't
Entities
we just do
created.
that?
No, it's worded different.
All right.
Entities created by or formed by human thought. How smart do they become once created?
You know what? Let me see if I have this book. This is an amazing picture. I think it's this one.
Thought
No,
entities created of
might
thought
be
from entities.
I hope it has it in this book. I want to show you certain parts of entities or elementals. Let me just see where it's at.
Yeah, I'm getting a yes on the first part of the question. Different level.
I'm actually, mine is not answering. Straight out, nothing.
It's not a strong yes. It's just like a soft.
It's up to you, tiebreaker, Nadia. Yeah, mine wouldn't let me answer.
All right. I don't know if you could see this. Let me see. Where's my camera?
Flat Earth. What is that?
Yeah, wait,
No.
hold on.
No,
Okay,
touch
I
the
see it now. I
camera.
see it. Yeah.
All right.
No,
You see
touch
those?
the camera. Okay.
Okay. Those are like in your chakras, negative elementals. Those are your thoughts. See Oh my God, I'm doing the opposite. Here we go. Negative thought entities. As you're constantly thinking, it gets bigger and it controls a lot of your thought process, emotions, spirituality. That's I wish I had the one they had ones like cigarettes or alcohol. The more you need it, the more that entity gets bigger.
Okay.
I don't have it here. And that was seen by clairvoyant people to try to draw what it actually looks like, different types of negative entities. I wish I had the colored pictures of it.
How,
Okay.
okay, so once they're created, do they take on a life of their own, or how smart do they
Yes.
get?
Yes. They,
Okay.
like I said, they create its own consciousness. I mean, like I said, if I don't freeze it, they will run and hide. They'll make you nauseous or catch your throat chakra until you remove it. And I mean, there's more detailed mechanics to it, but the more you create that negative monster, the harder it is to manage. It's going to be constantly hitting you in your mind. You won't focus on meditation. You won't focus on spirituality because it takes over its own consciousness.
It's like a Little Shop of Horrors. Feed me, Seymour.
Feed me. Exactly, exactly.
All right, Mary Jean G. Question: I had a dream about gold coins. Meaning? Question mark.
Hmm.
Interestingly, I just found this out, but for Hanukkah, it is kind of customary to give gold coins, and it became over time gold foiled chocolates that are coins.
Yeah.
But I don't. Initially, I just feel good
I get
fortune, but it feels,
Yeah, I get abundance.
yeah, I feel more spiritual abundance than physical, if that makes
Physical,
sense.
yeah.
Yeah, and I have a different viewpoint. Actually, my father-in-law was an amazing dream interpreter, but silver is more of financial and abundance.
Mm.
It's actually better to see a silver coin in your dream than to see a gold coin. Gold is a temporary abundance, but
Yeah,
silver is a bigger one.
you know, this just feels her place. It feels good
No, it's good, but
to
I'm
me.
just
Yeah.
saying for a future, if you see silver, that's more
Silver and gold.
silver and
That'd be the
gold.
Christmas list. Okay, DHP Jr. Lost Book of John describes the archons as being stupid slash ignorant. Are they really stupid slash ignorant, or was John talking about a time when the archons were still in their learning process?
I am getting immediately. I get timeline, different timeline.
Different, yeah, parallel universe. Oh, hang on.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Yeah. Um, Instead of stupid and ignorant, I want to say arrogant. Arrogant.
arrogant this timeline.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels. There's just this. I don't. Like closed ears. La 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 la. But I'm wondering if this. Did they learn from that, or I get a no. Maybe we're not. Maybe I'm not understanding
Yeah,
this correctly.
I'm getting ignorant and stupid on the different timeline, but this timeline they're arrogant.
Okay.
Arrogant, yeah. I think that's different than. All right, I got a message. Jen's computer will not let her in.
Okay.
Hotspot blinking red. I just
One more
texted
question. That's it.
that. I just told her that we could finish it off for her. She said, "Go ahead."
Okay, well we're at
Last
238 right
last
now.
If
one.
it's anything that needs card pulling, I'll screenshot it again, and we'll leave it for Monday.
Well,
There you go.
well, maybe. Let's see. What was the message to me at 5:30 a.m. today for me from the shooting star?
That would probably be a card. That would be a card.
Dennis,
let me
you
see
got
where
anything
that.
on that?
Oh yeah, okay. Go ahead.
Uh, initially,
Something coming in.
Yeah.
Something. I don't know if it's a message. It's more like an omen.
Is it?
Is
It's
what
like
I'm
take
getting.
notice. That's what I'm getting, Dennis. Like take notice.
Yeah.
Omen kind of feels right. I think this is more card wise, but
Yeah, I'm gonna screenshot this one,
yeah,
but
it really is like, hey, look
Yeah.
at me.
it's almost like I guess you were wishing or manifesting that your star
Our
family
family.
you
Yes.
want to take notice, and they're letting you say, "I'm here. We're here."
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
Okay, hopefully.
But it's
Okay,
it's more like an omen, though. It's not. It's that's part of it, but there's more to it.
Okay, the baby. Sorry, I don't have that starred. We'll see it. We go through it. So if we missed it, we'll catch it.
Okay, where is that written?
It just recently. She said, "Leave mine till Monday, please."
Okay, I'll take a
I'm
picture
only
of it.
going by the starred ones, so that's all I can see. It's a baby. Sorry. Yeah, that's it. Okay.
That's all the questions.
Yeah, that was it.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, I'm going through to see if there's any more starred ones we've missed. Well, DHP had a. No, that was already had.
Well, I got Terry is on a roll with her jokes. That's so cool.
Guys,
Karen's question.
so
I don't know. I don't see the.
excuse me.
Anybody sees the babies on what time? I don't know if I can see it here.
I think I passed it. 10:59 my time, so it'll be 12:59 your time.
12:59. I don't see.
Karen
anything.
had a question too, so
Yeah,
Okay.
I see that.
we go through them. We'll try and screenshot them, Karen, so we can end the baby. We'll get to them on Monday then.
12:59.
Or you can, yeah,
Dennis,
you can get them
do you
on
have
Monday, and
you have a show?
I'll be on Sunday at 1:00.
I'll be on my
My
side
time.
painting baseboard shortly. That's where I'll be.
Okay, I see the babies. I'll take a picture of that one. Where'd I put my phone? Yeah,
I don't
I'm not.
know.
Well,
I think it's out in your van.
they answered me, so I guess it worked. Oh, on the van, yeah, with the shoes. I got to go look at the
Yeah, there you
shoes. Right.
go. I get check under the driver's seat.
No, not under the. That would be mine. That would be mine. The hell?
Mine.
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 All right, and then we decide. We'll talk later, and we'll decide what we're gonna do with what we're gonna come up on Wednesday with. Right?
The baby just put her question in there if you want to.
I got it.
Okay.
I got it. And then
Well, I
there's-
thought we were going to do the Christmas thing on Wednesday.
okay, is that what we're gonna do on Wednesday?
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, we're gonna
Origins.
do-
that would be a good topic as to what was the origins of Christmas.
Origins, myths, and legends. Stay tuned.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, that sounds like a nice
There you
infomercial.
go, and that would be Jen's Day. Mine would be Friday next.
All right, so if Jen's computer is working, we will be on Wednesday on Jen's show. So
If
how's that?
not, it will be on Dennis's show.
Go ahead, do an info, Jay. And next week,
Stay tuned. Next week.
no, the Batman one.
Playing
Is it going to be on Jen's? Is it going to be on Dennis's?
Channel.
We will never know.
Oh, no. All right, guys. Love you guys. Thank you.
All right,
Thanks,
love
everyone.
ya.
Love and light, and I'll take
Appreciate it.
questions too on Sunday if you want them earlier than Monday.
Very good. Very good.
Resend them.
I don't know. I'm seeing some stuff that says question by Jay. I see stuff that says question, but I have no idea if they are. So
Really?
there's one on 11:30. Karen question, but I don't know what the question is, so we'll just take a
Are you
picture.
talking 11:30 my time?
11:30 your time. We're learning how to do the lingo now.
Well, it's about time.
It's about time. Thank God it's digital.
Yeah, tell me about it. 11:30. Oh, questions a baby at 11:25.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we got that one or not. Is there a reason I keep seeing the same dream from when I was a kid astroplaning?
Yeah, that's yeah. We'll wait on that.
And Tammy Lynn right after that. Would the ring have to do with the solar eclipses? I think that's the Solomon thing. I don't know.
Okay. All right, I think we're done, guys. Love and light. Enjoy your weekend. I'm going to check out. Bye.
Bye.
All right, bye, guys.
Love and light.